Hello guys, this is Xena from Hack Forums, and in this tutorial I'll show you how the very basics of how hackers hack different websites or how hackers attack various others. So let's start. How do we start? There's a lot to learn about hacking. When you venture into the world of hacking, there'll be a very different bunch of a great source of information. I found a great website, hackforums.net. Yeah, this is it. This is a website I admire. I learned all my tricks from this website. These have various sections on various things that will let you learn very great things. There are all types of hacking, thousands or millions of members. Yeah, see, here's some 1 million or some members have registered. So it's a great website, alright. So to learn hacking, you must venture, at least take a look at it into different sections, starting with beginners hacking. Before all that, read rules and go to interactions and read the stickies. There'll be many flamers for you. Yeah, there'll be hundreds of flamers who want you to get out of this website because they don't want you to be here, because they don't want you to be their competitor. There's formatic, reputation obtuse, warning system, everything. Now, there are three groups of people here. Ordinary people are represented as white color. Now, VIP people are represented as yellow color, and VVIPs are represented as blue colors. Now, I'm a blue color guy named Xin R. Yeah, this is it. Now, these green color guys are those staff members, and this red color guy is those limited ones, and black color guys are those who are banned. Now there's a high chance for you to get banned in this forum if you are just a skid, that means a script kiddie who just ask how do I hack Facebook. I will need to know the correct explanation of how to hack Facebook or Gmail or like that. Now on starting hacking, what we hackers mainly do is you need to know some basic knowledge of hacking, which is uh, you need to know how to execute different scripts written by others at least to get into this forum, so that they would know that you have a limited knowledge, at least a limited knowledge. Now how to execute scripts is you must use, okay, remember, you must use Linux while hacking, because Windows is just a shit, right? It's a very bad thing. It's a very annoying thing. Windows to use Windows. Windows is just a very bad thing to use. Use Linux. It's a lot or many hundreds of fold times better than Windows. Windows is costly. Windows need drivers. Windows is slow. Windows have limited use. While in Linux is free. Linux have many users while in hacking. Linux can do all things that Windows can do, even run Windows applications. If you don't know, you can use a program called Wine. WINE stands for Windows Emulator, to run Windows programs in Linux. Now there are lots of bunch of different programs for in Linux, and I know how you would feel when you first take a look at Linux. It's very weird, but trust me, it's the best. From my experience, Ubuntu or Linux is the best. Well, Ubuntu and Linux are different things. Not very different, but Ubuntu is a derivative of Linux. While Linux is a derivative of Unix. Now, uh, you should know how to execute different scripts and must have the basic knowledge of scripts. Go to exploit.db, www.exploit-db.com, exploit database. Now just search what you want For example, if you type mybb, there will be hundreds of exploits down there. Well, take one exploit and you will get a script. Yeah, this is a script. Read this, understand what this is. You should know, you should have the logic to understand what this is. Or if you don't understand a term, google it. Google it. Well, my wish dictionary have added the word googling into it. Whatever. For example, if you type maybe let's get something from Greenwich. Okay, by saying this you should know in which language or which scripting language this program is written in. By reading this or by just seeing this, I know that this is written in HTML code. So you should save it as a HTML and execute this. Now when you take maybe I hope to get yeah, when I see this thing, I know this is a C code, not a C++ one. This is a C. So you should know how to execute C. Some programs can be executed only in Windows, mainly those written in C++ or C. But we can execute some of them in Linux also. But Linux can execute those Windows programs using Wine. Remember that. Some of these scripts can be executed using Linux itself, using the program called GCC. For the syntax for executing something in C is type GCC. For installing GCC, type sudo apt-get install build essentials. They'll install all the GCC thing. Now to execute GCC, you should save it. We save this script as save.c. Okay, not the extension, it's .c, not .cc or .cpp as in Windows. Now type gcc space save.c. Now that will execute the script and you can use that script. Likewise, there are lots of scripts in lot of different languages which you can execute in Linux. That's the advantage of Linux over Windows. In Windows you encounter BSODs very frequently, and it's a very bad thing. And always remember that there's your hack forums with you to help you out. You can ask any trouble regarding this in beginner section, but do not just ask how should I start hacking, how to describe us and stuff like that. Yeah, there are all those the answer for all those questions is in the stickies. Read the stickies before starting questions. That'll show you how the basics of hacking goes. So that's it, guys. Thank